Well, it's a perfect weekend here. It's about 60 something degrees, supposed to get up to 70, which is very unusual for October 22nd in the upper Midwest. But today we are going to basically set up deer camp. We got a couple of chairs that I really like that swivel, and they have adjusting feet and legs that work well on uneven terrain. We got a blind, which I want to say is maybe like a 5 foot by 5 foot blind here. So we'll get that set up. We also got a rake because a couple of years ago I set up a couple of mock scrapes, and one of the things that helps is to get them started for the year is to just scrape up the ground and get some of the leaves out from underneath. That kind of piques a lot of deer's interest, so that they then come and check it out, and then they rub their glands all over that little stick or brush that we have hanging over the scrape itself. All right, time to load up and go set everything up.
While the stump was in the way, that's when I pulled my crossbow up and made my move. And then she walked out and then came closer, and it was just seriously like an inch to the left, and I would have had double lung.
Yeah.
It was and then there's just like that Illuminoc that was stuck there glowing in the dark. It was just teasing me. Like making fun of me.
All right, so this is where we normally set up our deer blind. We call this the camping area. Only because I don't know why we call it that. It just seems like a nice little camp spot. We've camped here once or twice, so the name stuck. We'll just clean up the floor a little bit, and then we set our blind right here, usually every year. Okay, so that went up pretty easy. It looks like it took us 12 minutes. And we got these nice chairs. Like I said before, had these adjustable legs, so we kind of have to fiddle with them and get the placement just right. Hopefully able to see in here. These are the deals too, like after I get them at the end of the season, usually these feet are like frozen to the ground, which is fun trying to get those up. I wonder if you should open some of the windows too to see shooting lanes and whatnot. Yeah. This is where I'd like to really, one day, and I keep saying this for a few years now, I really want to get a redneck blind right here.
Oh yeah.
Build like a level like pad.
Yeah.
Just build a little level pad right here with maybe a little bit of gravel and cinder block. And Yeah, so I don't know if you can see that, but it's a nice little screen. Yeah, so this is kind of the view on the inside once we got it set up. Yeah, so we just found one of the mock scrapes that we created probably 2-3 years ago. And you kind of see this little setup. Not exactly natural with it being tied up there with a ripcord, but it's you can see they're scraping down below here, which means that the end of that thing is full of whatever their glands produce. Yeah, so we're trying to camouflage this a bit more by softening the edges of the blind. So we're just throwing some brush and stuff just to conceal it a bit more.
Here's a nice looking buck. We caught him on the trail cam right here where the guys just finished setting up this deer blind. Exact same spot.
So we're thinking this maple tree here is a good specimen to put this ladder rack. What is it called? I call it a ladder rack. It's a ladder stand. Ladder rack that goes on a truck. It's kind of in this area where we've set up a blind before. There's a couple scrapes that we found in a game trail as well, so it seemed like a good enough area in this little pine tree. This little pine tree spot here. So we'll give it a shot, see how this thing goes.
All right, we have assembled the ladder panels. There are 3 of those. I think they're about 4 feet long each, so 4 times 3 is 12, plus 4-ish to the seat. We got a gun rest / safety restraint. Got a top step, there's a footrest, and we got this support that goes against the tree under the seat. So we get to maintain 2 points of contact on the tree at all times, 1 on the ground, and we'll see how this goes, how it looks in the tree. It just happens to be.
And everything's all this way. This isn't.
No, that one's not. You have to go through it.
Get down here. Yeah, let's white marks work.
Well, the ladder stand and the deer blind are all set up for the season, and now we're just gonna let them sit nice and quiet, undisturbed for the next couple weeks until deer season starts. Thanks for stopping by, guys. We wish you all good luck on this year's deer hunt, and we'll see you next week.